Talia here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we have some new Halloween plates releasing from Clear Jelly Stamper. They are a little bit more dark stamping plates. So I'm really pumped to show you guys them, but also design a set using them. I also have a new collection releasing from KoKo and Claire, and it is a glass gel collection. So in this video, we are going to swatch all of these so we can see what the shades kind of look like. And then we are going to design a set featuring both the glass gels and the new kind of creepy Halloween stamping plates. So let's get started. So Clear Jelly came out with 2 plates in this particular launch. I was really excited to see these 2 plates. So we have a little bit more kind of creepy stamping plates, which I really love these ones. So this is holiday number 59, and this one is called Dark Angel. There's a few different things that I like about this plate. So I love this spider web here. I love the roses. I love kind of the dark creepy images on here, and if you turn it over and you see this side over here, this one here is kind of like a base lace stamping plate, and then you can stamp different lace designs on top of it. So it's kind of like a DIY do-it-yourself type of lace plate, which I really like that idea. And then on this side here, same thing, we have a bunch of kind of darker images, and then like this spider web here. I'm really pumped about that one too. The second plate that is launching is Holiday 60, and this one is called If You Dare. So creepy. So if you guys will remember, I can't remember if it was last year or the year before, but I did this super creepy clown set, and had I had this, it would have been great, because this is just such a creepy set. I could have come up with something really cool for that too, but the clown nails were some of my favorite Halloween nails that I've done. And again, if you guys have been here for a while, then you know that I used to have a client. I don't have her anymore because I didn't keep many clients, but I used to have a client that every single year for Halloween would get really far out their nails. Like, it would take us probably about 3 or 4 hours just to complete her set, and she would have loved either of these plates because she would want like super creepy Halloween nails. So this is the next plate, and then this is what the other side looks like. So if you have a client that wants some creepy Halloween nails, these are the plates that you're going to want to grab. And then let's get started with this collection here as well. So we have 6 colors in this collection. They are all perfect fall tones. I'm really pumped to kind of swatch these. I did some stories on Instagram just kind of opening the containers of these, but I haven't swatched them. So I'm really curious to see what the actual shades of these gel polishes are, because you can kind of see like just through the top what they are, but not how they swatch. First up in the collection is called 227, and this is called Glass Ice. And it is a blue see-through gel polish. I'm going to swatch these today on the stiletto swatch sticks instead of on the hand, just because these are designed to be see-through, so I want to see kind of what colors they come out to be. But not to worry, we will use the hand for the demo purposes, so you can kind of see how it would look on nails too. There is a lot that you can do with these kind of glass gels. I love how this one kind of has like a little bit of a teal shade to it too, because this would be great for ocean nails. You could just like embed some, oh my gosh, my camera is not going to do well with these. You could just embed some like seashells or anything on this type of design, or using this type of color. Okay, let's cure that. I'm going to do a second coat because we're definitely pulling on the swatch stick here. This is what 227 looks like. It's a nice teal blue, which is great because it'll be good for not only like fall time here, but it'll also be good for ocean nails, snowflake nails, that sort of thing. For glass gels, probably my favorite to get would be a blue, because they are so versatile. You kind of want that see-through water look or snowflake look with a color like this. Next up here we have number 239, and this one is called Tinted Glass. And this is kind of, I'm pretty sure it's like a burgundy, but it almost looks brown, which is why I was really excited to swatch these on the stiletto stick so that we can actually kind of see what color this particular one is. Yeah, it's like a burgundy brown. Like this, I love this. For the Halloween design, this is gonna be fantastic. Oh, you can get some really fun, like kind of smoky vibes with this. I'm gonna do a second coat on this one too, but like that's pretty concentrated just kind of on its own. Like I love how it's sort of see-through, but sort of not. That's fun. This one's perfect for Halloween. I'm 100% using that one in the nail design. So number 239, tinted glass, like a reddish brown burgundy. And I love that you can build this one up. So this is 2 coats, and depending on how the light hits it, you can see a little bit of the glass to it. But if you didn't want this built up, you could easily just do 1 thin coat with it. Or if you wanted to have it like super built up, do another coat with it too. So this color is definitely a versatile one out of the bunch so far, which is number 240, and it's called Blades of Glass. And it appears in the container here to be a green. That's exactly what it is. One coat going on here, and it's pretty see-through, which is good. Remember guys, these are glass gels. We want them to be see-through. These type of gels are more designed for nail art than actually just going on your nails. So there's a lot you can do art-wise with these type of gels too. So this is 1 coat. This is what 240 Blades of Glass looks like. So 2 coats builds it up nicely, but we can definitely see like the sheerness on here, and it's definitely like a see-through color. You can see my nail through there too. So I like that there's a green in this, and I love that the hues of these are fall, Halloween, darker tones, because I feel like a lot of time with glass gels we see brighter colors. Okay, next one up here, this is number 241, and this is called Grape Glass. So this is a purple, which is another fantastic option for Halloween nails. I love doing purple and black or purple and white type of nails, or even purple and orange nails for Halloween designs. This is number 241, this is Grape Glass. And a nice dark purple. Again, perfect for Halloween nails, I think. This one here is 242, and this one is called Shaded Glass. And this is a gray or black. Depending on how sheer or pigmented you build it up, I think this will end up being a nice black option. Oh gosh, this is like, seriously, this is just such a perfect collection to launch right now. I feel like this color here will end up being a staple because you can definitely use it to make like shadowy type of nails. So I only did 1 coat of this one, and I feel like if you did 2 coats of this one, it would really kind of darken it up quite a bit, and we would lose that glass finish, kind of like what happened with the brownish type of color. So I'm just gonna leave this one as is. Very last one in the collection is number 243, and it is called Pumpkin Glass. And it is a nice orange. And this is probably the brightest color that we've seen in the collection so far. All the other ones are more darker hues, but this one is a nice bright kind of orange. And these are the type of glass colors that I feel like we are used to seeing in glass collections. I also feel like this needs to be built up. And then this is what number 243 Pumpkin Glass looks like. It is a brighter orange type of color, and when I was showing these on Instagram, Nails by Katie Dutra, I hope I'm saying that right, Katie, she private messaged me and said that she uses a shade similar to this for tortoise nails, so that's really great too. You could probably use this one as well as this number 239 or even 242, the Shaded Glass, and do a tortoise shell nail design with this particular one as well. All right, so this is the first glass collection that we've seen from KoKo and Claire, and we've got some really nice shades in here. Definitely some versatile shades, but really good shades for fall time and Halloween time. And also some shades that I think would be great leading into our winter and our Christmas creations too, such as Glass Ice, as well as the Blades of Grass. Those would be great Christmas options. These ones, look at that, that is just fantastic for Halloween. Even these three here are great for Halloween too. So let's design a set using these. I'm excited to see what we come up with for it. So I think I'm gonna make the Dark Angel plate my focus. I am just picturing more of like a dark glam type of nail. So like, I love the spooky images on here, but I want to create something that is wearable for your clients but still Halloween, and also something that they may not mind wearing past Halloween as well. So that was always something that was kind of an issue with my clients in Halloween nails, is if you put like a bunch of pumpkins and like actual orange Halloween stuff on them, and then Halloween's done on October 31st, they're still gonna have to wear those into November a little bit, and a lot of my clients were just like over it by the time October 31st was done. So I'm gonna create something that is wearable Halloween and would take them into November if they need to, and we're gonna make it a little bit glam because that's kind of my style. So on my client's pinky nail, I'm going to take that shaded glass and just do one coat down. Just thinking if I kind of embed a little bit of glitter in here. So this is just a layer of the KoKo and Claire Strong. And all I want this for is just to have a tacky layer for my glitter to sit in. I'm not adding any strength to this particular nail. This is a Glitter Bells glitter, it's in crimson. I'm just going to randomly place these glitters down. I'm gonna take a little bit of this glitter too. This is called Seductress and it's from Glitter Heaven. I just want a glitter that has a little bit of red and black to it. When you're working with gel polish, you cannot make your glitter too thick or it's gonna be super, like a super chunky nail. So, and I don't wanna lose the sheerness of the gel polish on here either. So we have this, we're gonna cure it, and then we're going to go in with the strong again and embed it a little bit too. Once I have that cured, I'm gonna take a little bit more of this black again, and I'm just going to go over it to make those glitters look kind of hidden. I do not want a thick layer of this because I do still want to see the glitters. So we can still kind of see those glitters poking through, but it's not super pronounced, which is exactly what I want. Now I'm going to sort of embed these. You guys have seen me do these multiple times. So again, we're taking some of that KoKo and Claire Strong product and we are just gonna do a really thin layer down. And as long as my lumps and bumps are kind of taken care of, I don't have to do that kind of thicker layer that I've showed in videos before. But if I'm finding that it's looking kind of lumpy and bumpy still, you're gonna wanna go in and do the thicker layer and cover those lumps and bumps up. You guys know, whenever I'm designing these type of sets, I'm all over the place here. So when I was originally designing this set, I wanted a lot of reds and a lot of blacks, maybe a little bit of gold, but there's no red in this gel polish collection. So what I think I'm gonna do, which will work nicely, is I'm gonna take some of the green and I'm going to do a layer down on the middle finger. Now the middle finger is your largest palette. So I like to do like kind of my feature nail on this one. Now for this design, I want a lot of red and gold Swarovski crystals, and I'm gonna put them on top of this green because I think it'll look really nice. Now if I had the red that I was wishing that I did have, I wouldn't be able to do the red crystals on top of it because they would just kind of blend in. So this is actually gonna work better than what I had originally envisioned. And because I plan to use some of the larger images of the clear jelly stamper plate, the roses, the spider web, those are gonna be a pretty pronounced images. And so I don't want to make these ones, these nails that are the larger palettes the focus. I'm going to have those larger images kind of be the accent nails, but also a really big focus of this design. I don't want this to be a super dark green, like I do want to have some of that see-throughness to it too, but I do think we need a second coat on here just to kind of build it up a little bit. Because I'm gonna have a large image over here with the spider web, and when I say large image, I mean one that covers the entire nail. I don't want this one to have a large image as well. This one I want to have just a little bit of some sort of accent. I'm kind of thinking spider web with a spider hanging from it, something like that. So on the pointer finger is where I'm going to put the roses. I think that'll kind of look nice too. So then these two will be green, these two will be black. Then we'll have two large images on these two fingers, which will really frame it nicely. And I'm not worrying about the thumb in this design. And usually I would like do the same design on the pinky as I'm doing on the thumb or something like that, but I'm just not worrying about it in this particular design. But I would probably do it green and just do crystals on it is probably what I would do. And I'm not gonna do glitter on this one. I'm just gonna do it as 2 coats of the shaded black color, because I think if we do glitter on it, we're gonna lose some of the stamping images that go on top. Like it's just gonna be too much on one nail. This nail is where I want my roses. So we're gonna do this as a green base. Again, just 2 thin coats for this one. really like these glass gels matte. I think those look pretty sweet. I left this one shiny because we're just putting crystals on it, but okay, that looks pretty neat. All right, let's do our black sticky polish now. And we're gonna go straight in with our red. And I'm just gonna hold this, you guys, because I'm truly just not sure how well it's gonna transfer. Oh, that's gonna look so cool. Okay, it totally took away from that green underneath there. You really just can't even see that anymore. Let's do our outline in just regular black. Gold would be kind of sweet too, but I want this to be like a dark kind of design. Okay, this is where it might get kind of tricky to line up, so bear with me, and I apologize if it goes out of shot because I need to see what I'm doing. Okay, I think I got that pretty good, shockingly. I'm just gonna put my top gloss on this, and if I can't see that green, I might redo this now. I just think that red chrome just like really took over. We can see a little bit of the green. I think I'm gonna leave it. I was really hoping that green would poke out a little bit more though. I do really like how this turned out, and you can kind of see the green poking through it. That's really pretty. Okay, so we are gonna move on to, let's do our spider web here next. And I am just gonna do that as white. And I actually might keep this nail matte because I kind of like how that looks. Okay, let's get our giant spider web here. And I want it okay, so this one, because it's so stringy, you definitely want to make sure that you are holding it down. And I like to kind of push these little edges down too, but that one's all done. This nail here, I had envisioned doing another spider web on it. The stamping plate I'm going to use for the spider webs is H20 Haunted Mansion. This was released in a previous year, but I really like the spider webs on it because they have these kind of corner accents, which is exactly what I kind of envisioned putting on this particular nail. So as you can tell, the rest of this video is going to be voiced over. I can't remember why I couldn't film this real time when I was actually filming it and talk to you guys. Probably something to do with my kids or nap time. I have no idea. Anyway, let me know if you guys prefer the voiceover or the real time. I like to do kind of a mix of both, but I also like to have your guys' feedback on it too. So all I'm doing is taking the normal white stamping polish for the spider web because I knew I didn't want to do that chrome. And then I'm taking the sticky polish from Clear Jelly Stamper and stamping the spider down on it, and then going straight in with a Beanie Rose Gold on top of it because I knew I wanted to make the spider more chrome looking, and I wanted to put a chrome spider on top of this spider web on the pinky nail as well. So I'm doing the exact same steps with the sticky polish too. Now the brush that I'm using to clean this off is the new KoKo and Claire brush. It's like their fluffy brush, and it is so soft. It works so well for removing the chrome just like this. One of the best ways to add some glam to your nail designs is with some Swarovski crystals. So I'm going to use a dark moss green as well as light cyan, as well as light Colorado topaz, which is a nice gold color. And if you guys want more information about all of the Swarovski crystals in my collection, I had a recent video go up that goes into great depth of all the different colors that I have. So I wanted to make these spiders have some crystal bums and make them look like they were crystal spiders. So I'm just putting sizes down that worked for this specific stamping. So for this plate, I believe I'm using a 9 and a 12, and it worked the best for this particular spider size. On the middle finger is where I know I want the majority of my Swarovski crystals, so I'm going to do one of my favorite crystal designs that looks like cascading jewelry, and I'm going to put the biggest size in the middle of the light cyan because I wanted this one to be the main focus. I wanted that red to just really pop out, so that is a size 20, and then I'm doing some 12s on the side with the dark moss green, and then I'm going to go in with some 9s around the sides as well. Okay, I totally lied. This is not light Colorado topaz, this is light silk. And then I'm also going to put some crystals kind of surrounding that SS20 red crystal in, again, SS9, and then I'm going to go in with an SS9 dark moss green right in the middle. So all I'm doing is kind of alternating the different colors on here. And then to make it look like the crystals are cascading, I'm just going to do some random dots with my glue and then just put different crystals kind of down the nail as well. On the pointer finger, this is a rather large palette of one single design, so I just wanted to break it up a little bit with just adding a couple crystal accents in the corner. So this one we're going in with light Colorado topaz in the middle and then 2 of the dark moss greens on the side. Our last step in this design is our top gloss. So I wanted the pinky nail to be shiny because we have those glitters underneath, so I kind of wanted them to poke through a little bit. So I'm going to go in with a shiny top gloss on the pinky nail, and then on the ring finger I want the base of the nail to look matte, but I want the spider to look shiny. So first thing I'm going to do is just clean up any of this chrome that's around the spider hair as best that I can, go in with my matte top gloss, cure this nail design. And then I'm going to go in with a small brush and I'm just going to top gloss around the spider and kind of make him look shiny as well. I was hoping that this would work okay, but I think I used a little bit of a too big of a brush. So I think if I was to do this again next time, I'd use a smaller brush, and I think this would make it so it doesn't look like, I don't know, the top gloss is like bleeding past the spider, I guess. I just love how these glass gels look matte so much that I decided to do this one matte too. Plus I think I liked the contrast of the crystals being shiny and then the matte top gloss going on them. So I did find it hard to top gloss this nail with the brush and not get it over the crystals, which you guys are going to see because some of the crystals end up going a little bit matte. So I did go in with a brush and I found that helped a little bit, but truthfully I actually don't mind that the crystals look matte. I think it gives kind of a neat look to it, but was not what I had intended to do. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I came up with a glam Halloween nail design that would easily be wearable for many of your clients. Comment below and let me know what your favorite thing to do is with glass gels. Make sure you're following me on all of my social media, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!